Hi, I'm Alex Bovey, CEO of ConductorOne. ConductorOne is a cybersecurity platform in the identity space. Our mission is to secure the workforce, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And today, I'm at the Oregon Rail Heritage Center with David Lee, otherwise known as the Identity Jedi. David was a former identity leader at SailPoint and is a popular voice in the IAM space. He's also the voice behind the Identity Jedi newsletter and community. Today we're going to be diving into some hot wings and sharing some spicy takes in the identity and cybersecurity space. All right, first up, we got the classic hot sauce, which I'm hoping has a great flavor to it. I enjoy flavorful hot sauces, so we'll see. All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna pour some on there.
All right. I love the fact that you're a drum guy, though. So.
Are we cheersing?
We are cheersing.
And cheers the drums?
Yeah, cheers the drums. Let's go for it.
So David, given that you are the Identity Jedi, necessarily that means at some point in your career you are a Padawan. What years and/or experiences would you have considered to be your Padawan years? And maybe bonus points, who was your Jedi Master?
Man, what years? I would have said 2005 to 2009, somewhere on there. It was just a lot of learning, trying to figure out what all this stuff was, because identity wasn't really a thing back then. My Jedi Master was like Google and debugging applications. But a lot of it was just kind of understanding and researching what security was in that aspect, right? Like what cybersecurity was and what access controls were, things like that. And then that just kind of led me down different paths. So I talked to a lot of, mentees or people that want to get into the space now. I said, you're lucky you have things like ID Pro, you got YouTube, you got all these things, right? Showing my age. That stuff didn't exist, right?
Yeah.
So, which is me kind of like scrambling the internet, trying to figure out all this stuff came together.
Yeah, and you're building a community now around like a bunch of training classes and things like that to help the next generation of identity.
You gotta pass it on, man. Pass on what you have learned.
I love that you're doing that.
This one's got ghost on it.
Does it have a ghost on it?
No. Something ghost.
Oh, you're right.
Probably means ghost pepper.
Chicho ghost. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, so dude, ghost pepper is in this. Chocolate ghost pepper though. This is as thick as molasses, man. That's got some syrup in there.
Hot sauce with chocolate ghost pepper chipotle. Jesus. What did I get myself into here?
This could be bad. This is wing 4.
I don't like the way this is. I don't like.
I might do a gentle dab.
I don't like the way this is. I don't like the way this is pouring at all.
I'm gonna stay away from the healthy dab on this one.
Oh, boy, here we go.
All right. Okay. Cheers.
Jesus.
Wing cheers.
Worried about this one. Flavorful. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, a bit ya?
There it is.
I'm waiting on it.
It's like middle.
Yeah,
middle of the tongue. It's not bad though. But
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a nice little.
I got a spicy one for you. Since we're kicking up the wing heat, we're kicking up the questions.
Yeah.
Gartner says 50% of IGA deployments are distressed. Why in the is IGA so hard?
Okay, so IGA is hard for one reason. It's because people do not do enough planning and they don't communicate. 80% of what you're gonna do happens before you install, configure anything with tech. 80% of that. It's designing your workflows. And to design your workflows, so like your joiner, mover, leavers, you have to talk to the different organizations and understand what happens from a business process when somebody joins and needs to get access. Your user access reviews, you have to design like what that process looks like when somebody needs to review access. If they don't review it, how many times do you notify them, when you notify them, the days. All these things take communication, and it's cross-organization communication. And so why IGA gets into stress is more than likely what happens is there's an IT team or an identity team that doesn't have a leader who's talked to these organizations. They come in, they say, we want to go do all these things. And they say, okay, great, we're going to redo join and move a lever. And HR looks at them and goes, fuck off. I'm not doing any of that. Like, oh, we need this data. And they're like, no, we're not giving you that. You're going to do this. You go to the application owner and say, hey, we're now going to manage access for you. They go, no, you're not, right? So all these things, they didn't do planning and communication ahead of time. And that's why IGA projects end up being in distress. They start off hot and then they just fall right off a cliff and stop.
Okay, the famous Da Bomb. This is the famous one. Apparently this is not quite where it peaks, but where things get ugly.
Yeah. This is where you regret everything about life.
The bomb evolution. I mean, it's got a nuclear bomb on the front. I don't know how that ends well, but we'll see. All right, my friend. I mean, I'm doing a dab. You know, I'm not going full double coating there.
I can smell it.
Oh, you can smell. You can totally smell it.
Oh my God.
It burns. I'm going in.
Hold on, let me get.
Make sure, don't cheat it. Yeah. You got to get a little good dose there. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh.
Mother of God, who created this?
Boy, the burn's almost immediate, you know? When it hit the inside of my cheek.
Dude, it's coming through my sinuses.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Spicy question. We're getting spicier as we go. I've struggled with privilege access management in general as a category, because to me it feels like it's a little bit of identity management, it's permission management, it's a little bit of IGA. What are your thoughts on PAM? I just got to get this question out so I can stop talking to her. Does PAM exist in 5 years, or is it just a part of the identity stack, or is it a separate category? I'm murdering this question because it gets, I'm not gonna lie to you, that sauce gets worse, dude. You know what it is too? I'm gonna stop talking because as I talk, it gets worse. So it's your turn.
I can't. Oh my God.
That's uncomfortable. Whew.
What is this?
What do they put in that? What do they put in that
Death.
shit? Yeah, no. Red hot chili peppers is the main ingredient.
Sean, if you ever see this, I don't know how you do this. What was the question? Oh.
Yeah. It says
Pam,
it says consume 1 drop at a time with extreme caution.
Pam doesn't exist.
Pam.
All right, so
Pam, does it get de-bombed?
oh fuck.
I'm on the struggle bus here.
Dude. So I don't think it completely goes away. And the reason why is because when we look at cloud and what's going with permission management and those things, what you have to access is such a different model than identity. I think what you are going to see is traditionally what you think of as privilege access management, the different admin accounts and things like that. I think that goes away because I think you move into a more just-in-time, like zero standing privilege. So what you then see is this identity needs access to these privileges, and then that just flows into your governance workflow. So I do think we're going to see a little convergence of some of the features of PAM going over to IGA and more managed that way. And I think you're going to see more of this like secrets, permission management, this machine to machine, these, SSH keys, things like that. That really becomes more PAM. And that's like a tie-in to what the IGA to the account level thing.
That makes a ton of sense. So it looks different for human users than traditional PAM workflows used to look, but maybe the privilege management in general as a capability does not go away.
Yeah.
It hurts to talk. It really hurts to talk. I don't have anything else to say. I'm just shutting up. I'm not talking anymore. Are you okay? We'll move on.
Let's just go.
We're moving on. Okay. This is the Hot One's last dab.
Okay.
A pollo hot sauce made with a pollo pepper, which I guess is,
I don't know,
presumably one of the hottest peppers. Presumably, I don't actually know.
That was a ghost pepper, but whatever.
I'm not a pepper aficionado. Make sure you dip it in the right sauce there. Don't like sneak it. Don't sneak on like number 5, dude. I'm watching you.
I want to sneak in number 1. Bring back the classic hot sauce.
Just do the quick, subtle rotate and dip it into sauce number 6.
Okay, wait. All right, let me find a area. Stay the hell away from Mako. Like that's what we're gonna do.
The Mako one was good. I like that though. I like the flavor of it was good. The heat was rough.
Yeah, you're the sadist then. I don't want that ever again. Hold on.
All right. Oh, you doing? Man, you did a hell of a dab.
This is the last one, man.
You might as well go hell of a dab. All right, I'm doing hell of a dab.
Just get it all over with.
All right, my friend. Last dab.
Last dab.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's immediate heat. But the flavor was good. Woo. I'm definitely gonna Pepto-Bismol after this for sure. Okay. You ready? The question? Hypothetical situation. You're a large company. You've been acquired by PE. You've let go of most of your engineering team. You're not innovating on the product anymore. Most of your implementations are distressed. How f***ed are you? This one gets it gets more intense over time.
It doesn't stop. Oh God. I can't. Oh. Nothing's working. Okay. Big company. PE owned, cutting down. Like you're
cutting your engineering team. You're not innovating on your product. The market's evolving.
I mean, you're right. Like the only thing you can do is go back into your current base, because with tech and identity, with tech in general, you have to innovate.
Yes, 100%.
Because it moves way too fast to try and rely on 20-year-old technology, 15-year-old technology, right? I mean, hell, think about it. iPhone came out in like 2007. 2 years later, they roll out Touch ID. 2 years later, after that, Face ID, right? Like the speed at which we move, we never would have thought about that, right?
Using that tech is like using a Motorola Razr.
Right.
In a non-cool hipster way.
If I'm that company, I find myself in a position now, I have to figure out what are the ways that I can extend out my platform and allow, newer things to take place, allow customers to innovate on top of my platform. I've seen, bigger companies have done it. It takes them a while, but you really have to you basically have to get fed off your big customer base to kind of get you through that. But it's innovate or die, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it.
The market's moving too fast.
I don't know if that made any sense because I can't feel anything and this just keeps getting worse. So that's all I got.
It made sense to me. I believe it. Woo! All right, David. Awesome having you on. I'd shake your hand, but I don't know what sauce you got on there.
It was a horrible idea. I don't know why
this is a great time. We should go chug some Pepto-Bismol and enjoy the rest of the day, maybe.
Maybe.
Thank you, my dude. That was great. I'll shake that hand.
No, we'll shake that hand, buddy. Thanks, man. No, this is cool.
We did it. Oh, my back's killing me. That was a great episode, man. We got some good ones.